Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
Hi, I'm Jay Fallon. Thanks for listening to The Slippery Slope. Okay, so I put up a post on YouTube earlier this week, and it was just after this article that I'd seen where it says that South Africa has filed a case at the International Court of Justice accusing Israel of genocidal acts in Gaza. And you know what's really been on my mind is this Bible verse, and I put that in the post as well, and it's Psalm 2. It says, "Why do the nations rage and the people plot a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, Let us break their bonds in pieces and cast away their cords from us. He who sits in the heavens, as in God, shall laugh. The Lord shall hold them in derision. Then he shall speak to them in his wrath and distress them in his deep displeasure." Uh, that that's Psalm 2, that whole thing's just been on my mind all week. I just kept thinking, I was reading about what South Africa had said, and I'll read a bit more to you. It says that they've filed a case against Israel at the International Court of Justice, accusing it of crimes of genocide against Palestinians in Gaza after nearly 3 months of relentless Israeli bombardment has killed more than 21,500 people and caused widespread destruction in the besieged enclave. In an application to the court on Friday, South Africa described Israel's actions in Gaza as genocidal in character. I think they're kind of stretching the meaning of genocidal there a little, but anyway, because they are intended to bring about the destruction of a substantial part of the Palestinian national, racial, and ethnical group. Let's forget about, obviously, they're overlooking the fact that the ethnical group, anyway, let's not get into history, I suppose. The acts in question include killing Palestinians in Gaza, causing them serious bodily harm and mental harm, serious bodily and mental harm, and inflicting on them conditions of life calculated to bring about their physical destruction. Actually, what they are trying to do is bring about the destruction of Hamas, because let's all take into account that Hamas started the war. Okay, they attacked people who were just trying to mind their own business and live their life. I mean, Israel get accused of apartheid because, they've sectioned off that area in Gaza. They've put up a big wall and they have strict rules on who can come and go. Because if they don't have these strict rules, if they don't have the big walls, if they don't have the security, well, then you bet your bottom dollar all that will happen is the Palestinian people, Hamas, will just keep trying to kill the Jews. That's all they want. All they want is the complete destruction and annihilation of Israel. That's what they want. So all that would happen if you took down the wall, if you took away all the security, is Israel would just be under constant attack. Constant attack. They need to be able to secure themselves. No other nation has to justify its very existence and its ability to secure its borders and its ability to defend itself like Israel does. And I was thinking about this verse, Psalm 2, and think, you know what? South Africa filing this case at the ICJ, the International Court, the Americans, Joe Biden seems to be stepping in and trying to tell Israel how they should be fighting this war and what they should be doing. And everyone, all the nations are raging against Israel. So many nations are decrying them and telling them they are in the wrong. They're doing the wrong thing. They seemingly don't have the right to defend themselves against the barbaric behavior. And everyone, you see it in all the news, are just raging against Israel. And I was reading this going, but you know what? Like Psalm 2, says, he who sits in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall hold them in derision. The rulers of the earth, they can make their plans. The kings of the earth, they can set themselves. All they are doing is setting themselves against God. They can make their plans. They can plan their wars, plot their wars. They can make their accusations. But as it says in the book of in Matthew, when Jesus is talking about the destruction of the temple and the sign of the times, and he's saying that I'll read a little bit for you. He says, "Take heed that no one deceives you," which is the first thing. Don't let anyone deceive you. For many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and will deceive many. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes. Speaking of earthquakes, how big was that earthquake in Japan today? Wow. Earthquakes in various places. All these things are the beginning of sorrows. All these things are going to happen. These wars are happening. I personally think we're in a quasi World War III at the moment. And I think it's going to get bigger. And I think there's going to be more issues coming with China. I'm going to talk about that in a couple of days, actually. But I think everything's just escalating because wars and rumors of wars, and we're just in this constant motion of war at the moment. And I think it's all because, one, because we are heading towards the end times, just like Jesus said. And two, the nations will continue to rage. They will continue to plot vain things. And God is still in control, sitting on the throne, and laughing, saying, I'm in control. I'm the boss here. He who sits in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall hold them in derision. Man can make his plans, plot his little vain things, but God is going to have the final say. That is my opinion. Let me know what you think. Thank you for listening to The Slippery Slope.
Just fuel a desire that will take me higher. I'm on fire because nothing's gonna bring me down. Nothing's gonna bring me down. Nothing's gonna stop me now. No more dance to be done. Nothing's gonna focus on me goal. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Nothing's gonna hold me down. Got my eye on the prize. Got my eye